It's time for another week of Color Combo 2023. Welcome back, everyone. And today we are going to continue with our second week in the color black study. Last week was black and cream, and this week is black and green. So let's get started and see what we're going to do. I just went through all my stuff and I just pulled out some things that I thought I could use, and I kind of have an idea in mind of where I'm going, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to rip a piece of this off to begin with. This is paper that I got on my recent trip, and I found this. It's just wrapping paper, and it was sold by the sheet in a stationery shop that I went to the day that we took the train to France. And there just happened to be a little stationery shop there, and they had these papers that in there. The papers are actually made in Italy, and there were 2 or 3 patterns that I really liked, so I bought a sheet of each. And I'm going to use this, I believe, as my main background on my page. And I'm just ripping it around the edges a little bit so it's a torn edge and not a straight edge. It's the only purpose of me doing this. Okay. So I hope everybody is doing, and I didn't rip that near enough. I hope everybody is doing great. I'm doing okay. So I need to take a little bit more off there. Thank you everyone for watching. I have some new subscribers, and I do appreciate you all joining in. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you sorry, I can't talk and think at the same time. That's impossible for me in some situations. If you have a particular thing that you would like to see or know how to do or know how I do it, I'm not going to claim to be an expert of knowing how to do anything, but if you would like to see how I do a certain thing, or something that you would like to see how I would do it, let me know, and I'll be glad to try my best to do that for you. Okay, I think that'll work. So let's put some glue on the back of this. I'm just going to use a glue stick, and I use a Pritt stick. It is still my favorite. When I was on vacation, I did not take any supplies with me other than my journal, and I wished once I got there that I had taken a glue stick or whatever. So I went and got one at the store, and I got a Oohoo. And I'm telling you, it doesn't even compare. Pritt stick is much better, in my opinion. And I get those off Amazon, and you can order packs of them, and I think the ones I order are 6 of the bigger size in a pack. There's a smaller one as well, and I think there's even a larger one than that. And I'm folding this over so that it will fold down in the crease nicely. The book's getting quite thick. I hope it's gonna make it through the entire challenge. I think the fact that it's got the leather cover that wraps around is gonna help a lot as far as bulkiness goes. Alright, so the next level I want to do, I believe, is this one. And this is Tailor-Made Journals, I believe. It's one of her digitals. It looks like it's one of the autumn kits. I believe that's who it is. Alright, so let's make this a little smaller. I'm just going to build some layers with these different color papers, and then we'll work on the focal points. So far I've got just the green going, but we're gonna change that here in just a minute. Okay, the next layer is going to be this one, which is Paper Studio, which I think that's Hobby Lobby. I've had this a while, but I believe that's who the Paper Studio is. I'm gonna go kind of like that with this one, I think. You notice I'm not inking any of these because these are my background papers, and so I don't want those. I want those to look blended and not stand out. So that's why I'm not inking. Okay, so that one has a little bit more black. And then the last piece I'm going to use is this one. Gosh, guys, sometimes my tearing skills are amazing, let me tell you. And this is just out of one of the little 4x6 paper pads, and I think it's also from, this is like I got it on clearance, I think at Hobby Lobby quite a while ago, and I think it's, you know, all the papers were black and white, so, in the whole pad. I want to cover, put it right there, because I don't want to cover all this. Sorry, that's probably off screen there. I want to make sure all my papers are showing, all the different papers. Okay, so there is our background. Now, I have just a ton of stuff over here that I pulled out that's black and green, or a lot of black and green. This is going to be my focal point. I'm going to put her in here like that. And then I have this postcard that is from the same kit as that green paper. You can see it has the same background. And I want to put it on here somehow. And then I've got just all kinds of little bits and pieces that I may or may not use all of. It's just going to depend on how I end up utilizing everything. I do want to use this piece. This is like a map of Central Park. And I just think it's real interesting. We may not use it all, but I want to use some of it. And then I've also got this botanical, another botanical little card. I just have to figure out where I want to put everything. Because this one's going to be quite layered. And then I've got a couple of stamps. I definitely want to use this one. This is a Vietnam Veterans Memorial stamp, and since Memorial Day is about upon us, I want to use that for a little nod. I've got this little luggage tag that we might use somewhere. And I thought this would look cute to put "Do Not Crush" right there. Alright, so we know for sure that the postcard needs to go down first. So I'm going to tear it off right past the word card. And this is where I'm going to start inking so that we can get some depth between the background and what we're putting on. Alright, so glue stick. And I put that right up to the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to put this in this corner. And I'm going to use art glitter for that because this is a thicker piece of cardstock. It's not just paper. I want to make sure that it's going to stick well. Alright, and then let's glue her in here. Actually, I think I'm just gonna tape her and then glue the whole thing down. So I'm gonna take a piece of masking tape, and that's a good way to keep your glue from gooping everywhere when you're trying to put something in a frame, is just, you know, tape it in there because you're gonna glue the whole thing down anyway. So it's not gonna go anywhere. Alright, so if I'm gonna put her there, I want the book to go about right there. That to go there. Let me ink around these. Okay, let's see. we put stamp there. Might put a stamp there to kind of tie them together. All right, where am I gonna put my, I think I'll put my Central Park thing here. No, I may put it here, but I don't like, that that's all a straight line across there. Do I need some more black? Maybe we'll put this here. Or maybe we'll put, I don't know. I like this here. So let's do that. And let's glue the rest of these down. No, I like all those. I'm going to do that a little more straight than I had it to begin with, and then I'm going to do this kind of crooked. I'm not pushing that down all the way because I want this number up under there. Oh, if I put glue on it, it will work so much better. Waited too long. All right, let's figure out this. center part thing. Okay, I've got this, and I've got this, and I've got the thing that says luggage. But I need to break this up. So that I don't have a straight line here and a straight line here. I think this is the way to do it, right there. Alright, so we're going to put that down the side. You notice almost all my background is gone. But that's okay. So I'll move this over just a little bit so you can see those backgrounds a little bit. And then I need something there. Maybe I need... What do I do with... Am I driving you all crazy yet? I can't use that green because that green is already there. I need this other green. I don't know if that makes it any better. Maybe I need some just book page. Let's do that. We'll put a couple pieces of these in here and there, and I think that'll break it up enough to be all right. Do y'all ever do this? You get to the point where you know it needs something, but you can't figure out exactly what it is. Needs that last little tie-in to make it all right. Or is it just me? I'm half nuts, so it could be just me. All right, now we need some stamping, I think, just a little bit. I feel like we need to bring the black out just a tad. So let's do some stamping. The first thing we can do is put a postmark on here. If I can find that stamp really quick. Or something that will work for one anyway. Let me see if this is it. I believe it is. I'm going to bend my book back just a little bit so I can get it on there. There we go. Let's put one over here too. There we go. And I'll have to remember that that needs to dry a minute on this because it's a slicker surface. Alright, so that's that. And let's do... what else can we do? I'd like to do something right there. Maybe some script. Maybe. I'm going to do it with archival, I believe, because that just, with that being a little bit slick. Make sure I have it upside right because this stamp is so small that you can't tell by looking at the back of it which way's which probably means you can't tell when you stamp it either. But see, that's exactly what I was worried about. Now we're going to get a lesson in fixing something that you messed up. Okay, there's nothing on this at the moment but water, and it looks like it's going to take most of it off because I didn't wait for it to dry. Thank goodness. So I think we have averted a major catastrophe. Alright, so we're not going to stamp on that. Oh, and look, did I smear the other one or did it dry? Nope. Let's see what I can do. That's not going to work. Not going to work on there. Alright, so we need to find something black that we can glue on that, I guess. Huh. Let's see. Like a number, maybe. Oh, I'll get one of my die cut numbers. Maybe. Maybe I will. Okay. Disaster averted barely. There's a 6 or a 9. There's a 3. I like the 3. Maybe we can do another one over here somewhere. These numbers are from Amy at Crafty Cat. You can order them in her shop on Etsy. And she cuts them out with her Glowforge, and you get a whole bunch of them when you order them, all different styles and sizes. We'll just do a bunch of numbers. That'll tie in the black. What do you think? I should have put matte gel medium on that card, or tried to sand it a little bit or something. I knew it was slick. But I think this will be fine in the long run. I do want to get the postmark on there, though. It's kind of disappointing. Maybe I'll do it again and the archival, because the first time I didn't, I used the I just use the oxide and maybe just do a second generation and then dry it with a heat gun real quick. But I think I will use this stamp and put some text right down here and right here. All right. I don't even know what I did with this stamp. Somewhere I have laid it. When I find it, I will try again to stamp. I bet I knocked it in the floor somewhere. I'll come across it in a minute. But I think I will try to stamp again right there because I feel like it really needs it. And I'll just be more careful with it. So there we have it. That's this week. Black and green. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. I like the numbers. So see, that accident caused a good outcome, I think, because I like the way the numbers look on there. So, all's good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Next week's colors. Next week's colors are black and pink. So, and I did not specify a pink, so you can do a baby pink, a bright pink, you know, whatever kind of pink you want. So, I look forward to seeing what you guys are doing. Just be sure and use the hashtag Color Combo 2023 so that I can find your posts. If you make YouTube videos, if you will use that hashtag in your video, then I can add you to my playlist, and that way everybody can see what you're doing. So until tomorrow, when I will be doing, no, not tomorrow, Thursday, when I will be doing the next episode of I Saw It on Pinterest. I hope everybody continues to have a great week, and I'll see you back then. Bye.